YouTube viewers, this is Michael to bring you a new podcast of my segment called the Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to be too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast will retain to adult language if you're under 18. If you're over 18, you're good. So let's get into the latest episode of lifting with the versus Patranger. So basically, this episode starts off with the Gangway boss, calling Destro to have a conversation at the Gangway's hideout. Turns out that Goth told on Destro about his little incident with having that Gangway monster steal the swords from the Patrangers and whatnot, and also engaging the Patrangers and the Lupinranger. So basically, the boss didn't care about that. But anyway. But turns out the boss had turned out the boss of the game was saying that Zamiga will be my successor and will be new leader of the Gangway gang. Now Zamigo is the same Gangway monster that killed the loved ones of the Lupinranger. So basically, we see him. He was born wearing his weird sombrero witch's hat, walking the human world. So basically, that's what it was like. Zania has been with he's been in the human world, too long. So basically, like how you know that he's good. How you know that he will be a good leader for the Gangway gang? The boss says, trust me, he proved himself worthy of being the new leader of the Gangway gang. So anyway, meanwhile, we see at the Gold Police headquarters, Pastor Pink and Pastor Green was reporting in on what happened during the whole trying to get those Zords that the Gangway monster stole, and then the Lupinranger stole from the Gangway monster. So anyway, Commissioner Hilltop is like, that's okay, as long as you guys are safe. But still, we need to get those Zords back from the Lupinrangers before the Gangway gang gets those Zords from the Lupinrangers. So anyway, Commissioner Hilltop is like, where is Pastor Red? He's like, and like Pastor Green and Pastor Pink didn't know. So basically, like, why don't you guys go find him? So basically, while Jane Carter, their robot helper, looks for the Gangway monster that got away in the previous episode. So anyway, in the park, we see Patrick Red, having flashbacks on how Mr. Red, beat him and got away with the Zords that the Gangway monster stole from Commissioner Hilltop. So anyway, basically he was pissed off about that whole event. So basically, while he was just sitting on the bench with his drinking head being pissed off, and that's when we see Mr. Red walking by, Mr. Red saw how pissed off that Pastor Red was, and he was like, at first he was trying to avoid him, but he figured that, maybe he must, what that Gangway monster is, and tried to walk up to him and get some information, but But Pat the Red says that, I'm not in the mood to talk. So basically I'm not in the mood to talk. So basically, Pat the Red just walk away from Left and Red. It's like, like that, and Left and Red was like, oh damn, he is really pissed off at me. So anyway, Jim called a message to found the Gangrich monster that stole the Zords from the Commissioner Hilltop and contact the other Patrangers. So anyway, so the Patranger showed up with surrounded the Gangrich monster, and they start to battle the Gangrich monster. But during the fight, Patranger wanted to wait. He didn't want to stall time for the Lupinrangers to get here. So basically, that way he would get a chance to get the reserves back from Patranger. But Patranger saying that it's too risky. We can't wait. We take them down now. So basically, Jonah is up to while Patranger and Patranger was arguing with each other. The Gangrich monster took advantage of the situation and ran away. So basically, that's when the monster ran away. That's when Patranger demorphed. That's when all the Patrangers demorphed, and Patranger snapped the hell out of Patranger and took him somewhere and had a conversation. Like, I know that so basically Patranger was talking to Patranger and I know that you're pissed off about letting Red, getting the best of you, and stealing the Zords from you, but you need to keep a cool head. So basically, Patranger said, remember when we got assigned to the global police Gangrich tactical unit the first day, and Patranger said, remember, yeah. So basically, they have a brief flashback. So basically, he said the reason why I wanted to be signed to you to use my authority to attack the innocent and punish, use my authority to attack the innocent and punish the criminals that break the law. So basically, so Patranger was like, so basically, long as you keep that in your mind, that will keep you cool-headed and whatnot. So basically, Patranger was like, Patranger. So anyway, meanwhile, back at the Lupinrangers, restaurant / headquarters, Lupinranger was telling her how pissed off that Patranger is. So basically, we can use this as her advantage. So basically, he figures that Patranger is pissed off at him. That they can use this for their advantage. But Lifting Yellow and Lifting Blue say they come to agree. But we should not. But sooner or later he will get over the whole you beat him shit. So basically, so basically, Lefton Red was being cocky about how he beat Patranger and got the Zords and whatnot. So basically, he was being overconfident and shit. But Lifting Blue and Lifting Yellow was like, don't be too cocky and whatnot. So anyway, that's when Patranger came in the restaurant, ordered some lunch. So basically, as usual, Patranger was hitting on Lifting Yellow, and Lifting Yellow decided to use this opportunity to get information from Patranger. So anyway. We caught with the Gangrous monster, who also who also a target of the Lupinrangers, talking to Goss. So basically, Goss told him that you still owe us a favor. So basically, we will give you a new human form, long as you keep your end of the deal. So basically, God says that you have to steal the Zord back from the Lupinrangers that you stole in the previous episode. That he stole in the previous episode. That's when the Genghis monster started to attack people, and the Patranger got the call, and Patra Green paid for his lunch, and told the Lupinrangers that he had to go. There's a Genghis monster attack going on. So basically, the lunch is good, and he just got the Lupinrangers restaurant. So the Patranger met up the monster first, and the Lupinrangers came, and they started to fight the monster and the Gangrous foot soldier. So basically during the fight, Lupinranger was teaching Patranger about how he beat him and stole the Zords for him in the previous episode. So basically, at first, Patranger got pissed off, but after remembering the conversation that he had with Pastor Pink, he kept a cool head while fighting Lifting Web, while the others deal with the Gangrous monster and the Gangrous foot soldiers. So basically, that's when the Gangrous monster attack Lifting Red and attack Lifting Red and Pata Red. So basically Lifting Red managed to dodge the Gangrous monster attack, but Pata Red took the Gangrous monster attack because there was an innocent bystander behind him. So basically he used himself as a human shield to say a innocent civilian that was causing the crossfire. So basically, after witnessing Patranger, basically sacrificing him to attack a civilian, that's when the good sucker came out of nowhere and took the chicken machine bike that Liquor Red stole from Patranger and gave it to Patranger. So basically, listen, what the hell you doing? After you see what he did, right? So basically, he did a good thing today. So basically, you gotta admit that even you were surprised. So basically, the good sucker say after he said that innocent civilian that he deserved that. So basically, he deserves that trigger machine that he stole from him. So basically, Patranger used the new trigger machine to destroy the Gangrous monster, but used the new trigger machine when he special changed it to destroy the Gangrous monster, but before the Lupinrangers, access that Gangrous monster's body safe and stole the liquor items from his body safe. So basically, the Lupinrangers got their liquor item from the Gangrous monster, and the Patrangers destroyed the monster. But that's when Goss showed up and made the monster grow. So basically, Lifting Red passed out after all the damage he took from that monster's attack, and plus the power of that new trigger machine Zord that he used to destroy the monster. So basically the Patranger had no choice but to retreat for now and let the Lupinrangers deal with the monster. So basically, using the Uh, so basically, the Patranger used to combine the Zord with the good Striker and form the Kaiser Megazord, and using the new Darkfire Helicopter Zord to destroy the Gangren's monster. So basically. That's when the good striker, separated himself from the Lifting Resort and far away, while the Lifting Ranger is forward in a different direction. So anyway, Zamigo was watching the whole fight. He was like, oh damn. I gave Detro the opportunity and that monster the opportunity to prove themselves worthy for me, worthy to be my second in command once I take over as Gangren's boss. But it seems like they failed. So anyway, we see Zamigo just looking at what's watching the fight for dishes, eating ice and whatnot. So anyway, back at the Lifting Ranger's restaurant, Lifting Ranger was giving, was handing Mr. Mogra the lifting items they got from the lifting from the Gangren's monster, and also Lifting Ranger was giving him the helicopter Darkfire as well. But turns out that Mr. Mogra said, as of right now, we're only focusing on the lifted items that the Gangren's monsters had stolen. Only on the listed items that the Gangren's monsters have. As of right now, they're not focusing. So basically, Mr. Moga said, as of right now, he's not collecting any of the listed Zord items as of right now. So anyway, so basically, the Lifting Rangers get to keep the helicopter Darkfire Zord for now. So anyway, for this whole incident, that Lifting learned a valuable lesson about never judging a person by his character. So basically, the Lifting learned that I should have been cocky about Patranger and whatnot. So basically, listen, learn a lesson, and also Patranger also learned a lesson as well. So basically, he was apologizing to Mr. Hilltop about about his letting his anger get the best of him. But Mr. Hilltop say, long as you did a good job, that's all that matters. So basically, as long as you learned something and you did a good job, at least you got back the trigger machine. So basically, Commissioner Hilton is saying that's a good job. That's a good job. You did a good job today. Gave Patranger praises and whatnot. So basically, that's when Patranger swore that I will find out who the Lifting Rangers are unmask the Lifting Rangers and find out the reason why they're collecting these lifted items in the first place, and also and this is how the episode ended with Patranger swearing that that I will find out who the Lifting Rangers are and find out why they're collecting these lifted items in the first place. So anyway, this was a good episode. And I mean, this was a good episode. It's a good character development episode for Patranger and Lifting Ranger as well. So anyway, this was a good episode. So anyway, and also we finally got the name of the Gangren's monster that killed the lovers of the Lifting Rangers as well. So basically, this was a good episode. So anyway, like always, this is your Michael. Sign off. One.